It's very scripted. That's what we don't know. Comedy, like every single. I mean, there's a lot of comedy that's just intuitive and in the moment, like all of the stage and the crowd work that you'll see comedians do up front. That's not scripted at all, which is why audiences love it more, because we actually love comedy that is spontaneous more than we're like, okay, you've actually pre-written that joke. I always found that in both in my experience as an audience member and in my experience as a comedian. But a lot of stand-up that we look at and go, oh my God, they're so funny. How did they think of that joke? It's actually scripted to the T, like each word, each beat. You know, it's a real art form.
Mm-hmm. So you do script all your stuff. You don't go up and just like wing it.
No. Now it depends what I'm doing. If I'm pre-prepared, if I'm crafting customized jokes for an audience, which is what I do, I will rewrite, but I won't stay strictly to script. I'll just make sure that I've got the essence of the punch. But there's more, my greatest strength now is the in the moment stuff. My best stuff comes from the in the moment, spontaneous, calling out what's happening in the room, acknowledging the awkward, which is one of the principles that I teach. You know, banter, crowd work, like that's my comedic strength, is just trusting my spirit and going with the comedy in the moment, not the pre-planned stuff, even though that's good because I've done it for a while. But I mean, great, you know.
So what's acknowledging the awkward?
Oh, okay. So so if something is happening in the room and a speaker doesn't actually call it out, all of the audience is going to be drawn away and their attention is going to be laser focused on, oh my God, did that glass just break, or did that plate just smash, or did that mobile phone just go off? But, and I teach this when I teach public speaking, as a speaker, we can get so concerned and focused on ourselves. I want my scripting to be good, or I want to make sure they like me, or I need to make sure that I fit this in, or my slide deck, or me, that we can skip over those parts because we're like, I don't want that I don't want that to distract me from where I need to go. But you're losing your entire audience in those 30 seconds or a minute where they're talking to each other going, did a mobile phone just go off, or did a plate just smash, or whose glass was that? So acknowledging the awkward is going, okay, what just happened in the room and how can I become present to that and speak to it so that we're all on the same page? Because that's where the connection comes from, and that's where the depth of the connection comes from for us to go, okay, whose mobile phone was that? Amazing. Did you not get the memo to turn it off before you came in? Or whose mobile phone was that? I love this point where only one person leaned down and everyone else is looking. Like that brings so much joy and so much more like connection. And then everyone in the audience is going, okay, that speaker is with us. They see us. They hear us. We're in this journey together, not like they're just doing what they're doing and we're doing what we're doing. So, yeah, it's an interesting point that I've seen and I've observed and I think is super important for anyone who's presenting.
So to have that shared experience so that you guys are all in it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.